It's not your fault if you were born poor, but if you die poor, that's on you. I know this sounds harsh, but it's true. The system isn't fair. Life isn't fair, but only you have the power to change your future. It doesn't matter where you started. What matters is what you do next. In this video, I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to break it down why your starting point does not define your destiny. And I'll share 5 actionable steps to help you break free from financial struggle and start building wealth no matter where you start. In this video, I'm going to walk through the mindsets, the habits, and the strategies that you can use to go from surviving to thriving. I'm Dr. Brad Klontz, national best-selling author and the world's leading expert in the psychology of money and wealth. Like and subscribe if you want to start thinking rich and if you want to take control of your financial destiny. Let's get into it. Are you tired of living the broke life? The broke life can feel like a trap, one that keeps you stuck and stressed and powerless. But your financial situation today in this moment does not define your future. You can break free, but first you need to understand what's holding you back. And here's the harsh truth. It's not the system that's keeping you stuck where you are right now. It's not a bunch of greedy rich people. It's not your boss or your uncaring company. It's your own mindset. And by the way, this is really good news. If you change your mindset, you can change your life and create exactly what you want. And here are 5 steps to get you started. Step number 1, change your mindset. Do you want financial freedom? Do you really want it? Are you tired of being stressed about money? The first step to escaping the broke life is changing how you think about money. If you believe you'll always be broke, if you believe the system is rigged against you, you're already defeated. You're going to give up. Of course you would. But if you believe you can change your situation, you absolutely can, and it'll open the door to new possibilities, things that are all around you that you're not seeing right now in your current state. So start by asking yourself, what do you truly believe about money? What do you believe about you? What's possible for you? Many of us are taught that money is the root of all evil, or that rich people are greedy, or the only way to get rich is to take advantage of others. This is simply not true. There are many ways to become wealthy where you help other people and you make the world a better place. So if you have any of these destructive mindsets around money, it's time to rewrite those money scripts. Money isn't good or bad. It's simply a tool. And while tools can be used to destroy things, you can put it to use to create a better life. Step number 2, take responsibility for your future. You'll be poor forever unless you do this one thing. Here's the truth. Blaming other people for your financial situation will keep you poor. This is a poor mindset. Being broke simply means you have no money. That's not a problem, but a poor mindset will keep you broke forever. Now, blaming other people, blaming the system, it's going to make you feel better in the moment. It's very seductive and it's easy to do. When you blame other people, it frees you from feeling uncomfortable and feeling guilty. But you're not going to change anything if you're stuck there. Is life fair? Of course not. Being born rich and having a trust fund would be awesome. I hope that happened to you. But for many of us, that's just not how it was. But even though you start out poor, you can end rich. As a matter of fact, most people who go on to become millionaires in the United States are self-made. They didn't inherit their money. Of course, they had mentors along the way, but they did it on their own. And if they can do it, so can you. Is the system fair? Of course not. Life may have dealt you a very tough hand, and most certainly life has dealt other people an even worse hand than you had. But being stuck in anger and blame and waiting for someone else to fix your life is a losing game. Taking responsibility for what's happening in your life right now takes courage, and it's difficult emotionally, but it puts the power right back where it belongs, in your hands. It's really not about blaming yourself. It's about owning your story and owning your life and being conscious about how you're going to write the next chapter. So think about it. What is the next chapter of your life? What do you want it to read? When you take responsibility, you take control. And that's the first step to creating a better life. Step number 3, start small, but start now. You shouldn't sleep on this very powerful wealth building strategy. You don't need to be born rich to create wealth. It doesn't take money to make money. You can start making money when you're broke. Even small actions like saving and investing just $10 a week will pay off for you. Paying off one credit card debt can be hugely motivating and inspiring and put you on the right path. The key is to start now. Don't wait. Start today. Think about it like planting a seed. It might not look like much now, but with time and consistency, it'll grow into something very powerful. But the sooner you start, the more time you're going to give your money to grow and the richer you're going to be. So start today. Step number 4, learn the rules of the money game. You'll be poor forever if you don't know the rules of the money game. Wealth isn't just about how much money you earn. It's how you take care of the money that does come into your life. Learn the rules of the money game. Save and invest a percentage of every dollar you make from this moment forward. Make a promise to yourself. Make a promise to me. Invest a percentage of everything you make. It's okay to start with 1%. Just start. You also need to avoid consumer debt. It's deadly. Credit card debt is your biggest enemy. And always be looking to buy assets, not waste your money on liabilities and flashy things to try to impress your friends. That's not what rich people do. Here's the magic of investing. Even investing small amounts over time will yield huge results. For example, if you invested $100 a month with just 8% return, in 30 years, that will grow to over $150,000. That's the power of the money game, and it is a game you can win. Step number 5, surround yourself with success. Is your inner circle lifting you up or keeping you down? The people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on your mindset and on your actions. If you're spending all your time around people who complain about how unfair life is, you're going to be stuck. But if you spend your time with people who are open-minded, who are optimistic, and who are focused on growing and bettering themselves, you're going to end up doing the same. If you hang around people who think rich, you will start thinking rich yourself, and you'll become wealthy. It's that simple. You don't need to know millionaires personally right now in order to put this into effect. You can read their books. You can watch their YouTube videos. You can listen to their interviews on podcasts. Your goal is to get inside their heads. How are they looking at work? How are they looking at relationships? How are they looking at spending? How are they looking at investing? Surround yourself with like-minded people who are on the path to financial freedom, people who prioritize long-term financial freedom over short-term spending to make themselves feel better in the moment. Success leaves clues. Your goal is to follow them. Building wealth isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. Commit to learning, growing, and improving at least in one small way every single day. Whether it's developing a new skill, earning a certification, or setting financial goals, every step forward brings you closer to the life you want. Remember, the most successful people in the world and throughout history didn't know it all when they started, but they had a willingness to learn and an open-mindedness, and they were committed to keep going. And if they can do it, you can do it. It's not your fault if you were born poor, but it is your fault if you die poor. This may be a bitter pill to swallow, but it's incredibly empowering if you accept this reality. Indeed, it's the most helpful way to look at your financial life. You and only you have the power to create the financial future you truly want and deserve. If you're ready to take control of your financial success, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone you care about. In the comments, tell me, what are you committed to doing today to start creating your path to financial freedom? Remember, your past doesn't define you, but the choices you make today will. Let's rewrite our financial stories together. You've got this.